What's going on, YouTube? ItzSani right here, back with another video, and today we're gonna be figuring out which branch that I pick. Let's go.
You swear he work, you swear he work, you swear ItzSani, 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 ItzSani.
Alright, you back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If y'all new, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that post notification bell. Let's get right into this video, guys. So today we're going to be talking about which branch should I actually pick. So you have the Army, you have the Marines, you have the Navy, you have the Coast Guard, and you have the Air Force. Comment down below which one you guys think that I picked personally. So we're going to go in order with all of these from what I just said. So we're going to start off with the Army, with the actual branch that I took the test with. Army. Nah, I'm just playing. So, quick story time about the Army. So, you remember in the first video I told you that I took the ASVAB with the Army, correct? So, while I was taking the test with the Army, I told you guys I took it with 2 recruiters. The first time I took the ASVAB was with an Army recruiter, and I didn't do as good with that. So, when I went to the other recruiter, I actually did it with her, took the ASVAB, passed it. But the crazy part with the Army was, once I passed it, I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually go through the whole process with them and, you know, sign the dotted line with them. I just wasn't sure at the time, and I got other people's perspectives, and they were telling me, no, don't do it. And I didn't listen. I kind of kept going through, and then the more and more I looked and did my research on the Army compared to a lot of the other branches, they said that a lot of jobs didn't transfer over into the civilian world. So that kind of made it a little bit more hard on me. I ain't gonna lie. I really just didn't know what to do. So talked to family members, did more research, and she kept blowing up my phone. She said, hey, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I told her, I said, I don't think this is the right fit for me, and it was like a big rah-rah about it. So, you know, I blocked the number and stuff, and I just went on about my day. But she still found a way to get in contact with me. She starts banging on the door. Well, they not banging, but they came to the door, started knocking, trying to find me. I never came out. I was 9.
We got him.
But anyway, came back in hiding. They called me from different numbers.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Because that's how bad they wanted me, because I scored pretty well on the test, and they was already telling me that I would be a specialist in the Army. But I just wasn't feeling it. Even after all that time, they were pretty much ambushing me about signing the contract. So I did my research and went to all my options and looked at all the other branches besides the Army. So the next one is the Marines. But yeah, the Marines. I don't really have any knowledge whatsoever on the Marines, so I didn't really go through with the Marines at all. That was really like the last one that I think I would have went to, honestly. Even though they're real hard working, whatever, I just don't think that branch would have fit me. So on to the next one, of course, which was the Navy. I actually knew a couple of people from high school that were in the Navy. I talked to them. They told me a little bit about the Navy, but I was still just kind of unsure. I didn't really think that was well suited for me, because first, I can't swim.
Bruh.
So PT test, I'm going to drown. Yes, I'm going to drown. And
hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
I don't think you want to see me drown, even though they say they teach you. People have been trying to teach me how to swim forever. I just cannot swim.
Help me! Help me!
So we're gonna leave that at that. So boom, next branch. Next branch we have was the Coast Guard. And like I said, I did score high enough in all to qualify, which was I scored a 61, and the minimum that I needed for Army was a 31, for Navy was a 36, Coast Guard was a 40 or 42, one of those. The Marines was a 32, and then the Air Force was a 36. So I had the qualifying scores for pretty much any branch I wanted to go to. I just wanted to pick which one was best for me. So then again, I went through all my options. So I found out about the Coast Guard. I actually knew somebody in the Coast Guard as well. Talked to them. Like I said, guys, I just did all my research and just, tried to figure out which branch was the best one. But yeah, the Coast Guard, I was kind of digging it or whatever. But I was like, I really couldn't deal with the water. That just wasn't me. I don't think I can deal with water. I can't sit on a boat or whatever. So I just kind of looked past that. And finally, we have the last one, which is the Air Force. The Air Force. This is what y'all been waiting on. This is the one that your boy actually. So, the Air Force. Boom. I did a whole lot of research on that, and this is the one that my family members really wanted me to go to, because I have two aunts that. I have one aunt that's in the Air Force as of now, and I have one that's retired. And I got their perspective on both of them, and from both of them, and basically they were telling me, yeah, just go Air Force because it's going to look good. A lot of the jobs out there, they'll transfer out into civilian world when you get out. You already have your bachelor's, so you can rank up to an officer or whatever. I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Just more money in my pocket, whatever. And like I said, I'm not looking at full time right now. I'm looking at just part time. So it's just a reserve. So I made my decision and I committed to the Air Force. Yes, I signed the dotted line for the Air Force.
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
It was a 6-year contract. Thinking about if I want to go full time afterwards, going into the Air Force or not. I'm not sure after this contract's in. I may go active duty. I'm not sure yet. We'll just see what the future holds. But while talking to the Air Force recruiter, he gave it to me, he just talked to me very thoroughly. Basically, he told me about what Force could offer me, what the Air Force was about, and what it could hold for me in my future. And I just loved the outcome of it, guys. There's nothing more to say about it. I just really was persuaded by this man that the Air Force is very fit for me, especially having family, so it would be even more easier for me to get accustomed to.
A few minutes later.
Any questions whatsoever, just let your boy know in the comment section down below. I can make any other story times on what y'all want to see, what y'all want to hear, what branches y'all going to. We can talk about that, it's whatever. But that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Let's make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Let's go. ItzSani about this thing. Let's go.
You sweat, ItzSani.